In this video, I'm going to talk about using LaTeX within GeoGebra text boxes. So in a previous video, I'd shown that you can select the text tool, click in the graphics view where you want to place some text. We'll hit this advanced button to show a little live preview. What I'm going to do is select LaTeX formula, and then I'm also going to select serif just because I prefer the serif text. So now as we type in our text area, the text that we're going to get is going to be typesetted using LaTeX. So for example, if I do x caret 2, that's going to give us a superscript of 2. And if you're familiar with LaTeX, a lot of this is going to look familiar. So maybe we do plus and then backslash delta x, and we have a very large subset of LaTeX commands that we can use here. So here are maybe some examples for LaTeX. If you're not familiar with LaTeX, maybe you could read up on this, or I'll post some other resources for this. But some examples are, we could use a caret to get a superscript. But if we add a 3, we're not going to get x to the 23rd. If we want to group things together, we'll use curly braces. So x superscript curly braces 23. And now we have x to the 23. In a similar way, we can do x underscore, maybe 2, to get a subscript. And if you want multiple things under there, we need to use curly braces again. There's also a whole lot of symbols that we can use. So some common ones are maybe delta. We can use delta for delta x. Things like alpha, maybe a mu, a whole bunch of Greek symbols. Most of them start with the backslash and then are just the Greek letter spelled out using English characters. Another very important one, maybe the most important one, is the backslash frac, standing for fraction. And then we use curly braces to start the numerator. So we'll end the numerator with a close and curly brace. And then we open another curly brace and close it. And these two sets of curly braces denote the numerator as well as the denominator. So we could do x plus 15 divided by 3y squared. And we notice that we get a pretty nice looking fraction here. This is like LaTeX quality math typesetting. Okay, so this is really neat. This is super useful, and we can get very nice looking text using this LaTeX typesetting. So I'm going to make this a little larger so we can see it. Now what I want to do is show that we can also use our dynamic text values within our LaTeX typesetting. So I'm just going to create a point named A, and then I'm going to go back to my text just by double clicking on the text. What I want to do is reference the value of A. So I'll hit my advanced tab, and one thing we could do is maybe do x as our numerator, and then if we want to reference like a dynamic value, we again go to this GeoGebra tab in the advanced portion. I'll just use an empty box. And in this empty box, I'm going to take the x value of the point A, or the x coordinate of the point A, which we can use with the x function and feed it a point A. So if I preview this again, now we've got the x coordinate of A in our denominator and x in our numerator. So I'm going to hit OK, and as I drag A, the x coordinate stays in that denominator, and it renders this mathematics very quickly and very smoothly. So we can do very nice math typesetting that's dynamic in nature.